Men lie, women lie, and numbers can lie too. Let's get into it. So some of the most annoying conversations I have online are people who think they are statisticians, they think that they are researchers, and they start to just spew out these statistics that they've heard in passing. They haven't even Googled to confirm, and then many times the numbers are absolutely off, thinking that they know everything because they happen to have heard some number from somebody and they have no basis behind it, right? Right. Very particularly, one of those numbers is around the percentage of women who file for divorce in America. And let me tell you, I've heard 70%, I've heard 80%, and these numbers are coming from absolutely nowhere off the top of people's heads because they're trying to prove a point, which ironically, the higher the number, the less of a flex that they think that is. Let's break it down. The most recent study, which is dated from 2015, 10 years ago, says that 69% of divorces in the United States are initiated by women. 69%. Roll with me, right? There are two legitimate reasons why that number may be disproportionate, meaning why that number isn't more than 50%. You would think half of the divorces should be filed by men, half of them should be filed by women. Reason number one, I'll paint a picture. You and I are in business together. We incorporate an LLC. We do Airbnbs. Your responsibility is to find properties and to rehab them. My responsibility is to decorate them, keep them clean, and keep them booked. You continue to find the properties and you rehab. I do not do my decor job or responsibility. I do not have them clean. I do not keep them booked. Right? Right. Because of this, you are not pleased and you go to a lawyer and you dissolve our LLC and you end our business relationship. Whose fault is it that the business failed? Is it my fault because I didn't do my end of the bargain? Or is it your fault simply because you filed the paperwork to dissolve our relationship? Clearly, being the person who filed the paperwork in and of itself is not proof that that is the individual who's problematic. And as a matter of fact, I think that it leans, not always, it leans to show us that perhaps the person who filed the paperwork is the one who is actually the one who's in the right in the situation. Number two, I don't know about y'all, but in many instances of family units that I see, women historically are the ones who do the paperwork. They're the ones who file taxes for the family. They enroll the children in daycare and in school. They're the ones who do all of the medical stuff. So then it also would make sense that a woman in a relationship would be the one who files the paperwork for a divorce. Now, I'm not absolving women. I'm not saying that men are the reasons why divorce happened. It's all their fault and women are absolutely innocent. I'm just trying to paint a picture and give one example of many of how this statistical data that you see spewed, you need to verify before you confirm and make sure you know the context behind it. Have a nice day.